one of the questions is, this is a tough one, man. I tried to figure out for a long time why a fruit and something you eat would be associated with the transformation of psychology, because that's basically what happens in the Adam and Eve story. Why would it be something that you eat? Now, Erich Neumann, who was one of Jung's students, had written a fair bit about this and got a fair ways with it. And he said, well, you know, we've noticed forever that the act of eating, especially if you're hungry, especially if you're starving, produces a rapid spiritual transformation, right? I mean, some of you, this is worth knowing, you probably have a crabby partner or child, because everyone does. And one thing you might try is that if they get erratic during the day and, you know, get all volatile about nothing at all, just give them something to eat. Really, I'll tell you, man, this solves, I do this with my clinical clients all the time. It's like, they say, well, I fly off the handle at the littlest things. It's like, okay, yeah, just try this for a week. When you're crabby and unreasonable, eat a piece of cheese or eat a peanut butter sandwich. Eat something that's high protein, high fat. And then just wait 10 minutes and see if you're sane. And you'll find out that you're sane after you eat so often that you just can't believe how crazy you are when you're hungry. Look, it's really absolutely bloody remarkable. So I'm telling you, try this. It'll especially if you don't eat breakfast. This will change your life. And so here's a practical bit of information for you too, for all of you antisocial types who are going to end up in prison. So if you're in prison and you want to go on parole, okay, so you have to go in front of the judge and tell him why you're not going to do it again. So here's the deal. It doesn't really matter what you did, and it doesn't really matter what you promise. What matters is whether you see the judge before lunch or after lunch. Because if you see the judge after lunch, the probability that you'll get parole is 60% higher. Yeah, right. That is just like... So never have an argument with your partner when you're hungry, or when they're hungry, especially if you want something from them. It's like, here's a sandwich. They'll eat it, then they'll be happy. Then you can manipulate them. Before that, man, no.